All right, here we go. It's week 8, RWRS Xfinity Showdown Series. We're at Sonoma tonight. Looking at your track conditions, sunny day. Let's take a look at your grid. There's your pole sitter, the 84, your points leader right now. Stephen Hott, the owner-operator of Backdraft Motorsports. No surprise, the road ringer just to his inside there. Get the driver details up. That's Jace Dalmelin in the number 22 Hardy's machine tonight. New look and paint scheme for him, looking good. Starting back there in P3 tonight. A little hot, Jace Hott out of Hillsborough, New Hampshire for Backdraft Motorsports. Just to Jace's outside. Good qualifying effort from him tonight. That's Kyle Boland in the number 6 for Backdraft Motorsports out of Warren, Illinois. New face in the crowd tonight, and the number 12 for Backdraft Motorsports, Justin Ashley, looking to make his mark on the league. Back in P6 tonight, Stu Rat, Matthew Stewart out of Red Oak, Texas, for Backdraft Motorsports in his trademark number 19. That's your field. "35 laps here tonight" is the call. As a pace car gets ready to duck off into pit lane here. And we're getting ready to cut them loose. Front row, Stephen Hott, Jace Dalmelin. Let's see what these guys can do as we bring them to the green. Green flag. Off into turn 1. Up the hill they go. Cars get really light. Let's see these guys navigate this. No issues there for your leaders. Jace Hott, he lets Kyle Boland and Stu Rat go. Justin Ashley, he's off track with it back there a little bit. Up front, got your leaders. Stu Rat right there, running in third. Jace Hott, P4 right behind him. Justin Ashley in that 12, starting to close in on Kyle Boland right now. Justin Ashley, a little off track there, as he's getting this track figured out. Up front with our leaders getting ready to complete the first lap. Stephen Hott will lead lap 1 here. We'll put the track map up. You guys can see where everyone's at. As we see Justin, he goes for a ride there.
And we say bye-bye.
Yeah, around he went. Stu Rat pretty comfortably sitting in P3 right now. And he's off the track, taking the scenic route. Not an easy track here, Sonoma. Very easy for the cars to get light. Want to come around on you here. As we see Justin heading into that hard braking zone there. Right there especially, cars really want to wheel hop. Back up front with the leader. You see the gap, about 2 seconds between Stephen Hott and Jace Dalmelin. Jace Hott manages to get around the 19 of Matthew Stewart. Jace really sliding those tires there through the hairpin. Kyle Bolin gets through the hairpin, no problem. Justin Ashley, a little push out of there, no big deal. Corrals it in. Curbs are in play here. Got to be careful with track limits. But you can get up on some of these curbs. See Jay's continuing to chase down Stephen Hott. Real fast, real left, it says on the front of that car. Going a little bit right tonight in the Xfinity series, though. Hi there, Jay says. Matthew Stewart in a four-wheel drift. As he's getting his money's worth out of the hairpin there. Up the hill for Stu-Rat. Justin Ashley's managed to make the pass on Kyle Bolin. So move Justin Ashley up to P5 as he gets loose there up the hill. And Kyle Bolin back to P6. Up front, 84. Stretched it out right now, about 3.2 over the road course specialist Jace Dalmalin. So we watch Jace's line here in the hairpin. Good looking line right there from the 22 machine. 5 of 35 in the books. 3 sets of tires in the pits tonight for these guys. Running on 25% fuel. Fuel window's looking to be somewhere in the neighborhood of 10 laps. Depending on the strategies here, we'll see if these guys are going to save or if it's worth it to come in maybe a little bit early. Jace Hott back there running P3. Stu-Rat P4. Kyle Bolin coming by the stripe. He'll start lap 5 from P5. He's managed to get back around Justin Ashley. Justin Ashley back to P6 right now. Smooth race tonight from Jace Hott. Jace really struggling lately to put together a decent race. A lot of fast laps from him, but can't quite seem to put the whole package together. Stu-Rat, a little better line through the hairpin there. A lot of sun on the track today. Track temp 118 right now. Kyle and Justin still battling it out for that 5th position right now. See Justin with a little lock up into the hairpin there. And Kyle Bolin goes around Almost a mirror image of exactly what happened to Justin 2 laps ago. Not easy, folks. This course is not easy. Let's go on board with your leader. As he's going to put it in the fence there.
What the hell was that?
That was terrible what that was. My goodness. That's a lap around Sonoma. So the gap right now between the leader, 84, Stephen Hott, back to the 22 of Jay Stauvelin, 3 seconds. You see it there on your screen. Jace Hott about 22 seconds back, P3. Stu Rat about 8 seconds behind Jace, 31 off the lead. Oh, Justin Ashley, right in front of Kyle Bolin. And they're just, oh my, oh my.
Really?
Oh boy. Oh boy. Justin Ashley gets that thing pointed the right direction, and it looked to set his sights back on Kyle here. Chase down P5. 8 of 35 in the books. Stephen Hott led every one of them. He's going to slide literally by the 12 of Justin Ashley. Into the hairpin they go there. Four-wheel drift. Jay Stauvelin gonna need to get around the 12 of Justin Ashley here. Justin is off track again, just a little bit there. Gets it going the right way. Stu Rat, we got our first taker. Matthew Stewart's on pit road. Maybe a little bit of strategy from Matthew Stewart. Jace really pushing hard through these S-curves. You saw with the onboard, this car is not easy. Here comes your leaders. Stephen Hott, Jace right there. Jace, great entry into pit road right there. Gonna make up a lot of time. Gonna make up a lot of time as he's right on the bumper of Stephen Hott now. Let's see if Jace Hott is gonna pit from P3. Looks like he is. So nothing changing there. Stu Rat out on track, already pitted. Kyle Bolin, he's going to need to come in, as well as Justin. Justin continuing to find his way around the track. Stephen Hott, you see him still on pit road there. Jay Stalmelin off, new leader. So the 22 is out front. Stephen Hott just now leaving pit road, almost 13 seconds back. Let's see if he can close that gap back in. Jace. Lil Hot makes his way off pit road. Cold tires. So Stu Rat right now, after everything's cycled out, showing 36 seconds back of the lead, still running in P4. Kyle Bolin's brought it down pit road. And Justin Ashley going to roll that number 12 down onto pit road. 26 to go here at Sonoma. Redemption Weekly Racing Series Xfinity Showdown. We're in week 8 of 12. Only 3 to go after this one, before we will crown a champion. As we see the gap between the 22 and the 84 close. Under 11 seconds now. We'll pull up the last lap times. And the 84 taking a little bit of the scenic route as well. Jace Hott continuing to run a nice smooth race. Good run for the young man. He gets up on the curb a little bit there. No harm, no foul, keeps it straight. Stu Rat, oh, just a little too much throttle there. Exciting ride for the 19, but he saves it, keeps it out of the wall. Oh no, maybe not on that one. This one's gonna be close. Oh man, that was.
This is fun. We're having fun.
It seems like we got some onboard communication there from the 19. It's having a ton of fun. Stu Rat's getting his money's worth out of Sonoma here. Fun to watch the 19 go around here. He built the schedule, by the way, folks, just so you know. Back up front with the 22. Looking at the last lap times here, 1:22.5 for Jace Dalmelin. Stephen Hott, a 1:28.60. Almost 2 seconds faster. As we'll look at the gaps. 7.5 seconds separating first and second right now. 24 to go. Kyle Bolin going to let Jace Hott go. Jace continuing to run in P3 right now. 32 seconds off the lead. Stu Rat about a minute back. He's in P4 right now. Kyle Bolin in P5 showing a lap down, as is Justin Ashley back there in P6. Meanwhile, up front, you can see the back of that shot. Stephen Hott closing in. He's got it within 5 now. Little bobble in the back from the 84. He had an off track back there. The lead back up to 6 seconds now. Still the 98 of Jay Sott running a smooth race. Odd, you get him out on some of the easy stuff and just can't pull it off. This, definitely one of the harder car track combos that we have in the series. And doing just fine. Unbelievable. I say that as he comes into the hairpin, and if that car had mirrors on the passenger side, it wouldn't. That's the line you got to run. Right close to those tires. Meanwhile, up front, 22, Jace Domlin continues to lead. You see right there in the back, though, the 84, Stephen Hott, chasing him down. He's got the lead down to 4.5 seconds. 22 to go. Rat just in front of the leaders there. Showing a little over a minute right now behind the leaders on the scoring loop. Kyle Bolin continue to run in P5 right now. Justin Ashley back there. Pretty smooth looking corner from him. Running in P6, first night in the league though. We know Justin will get faster. Just built himself a nice new rig. So he's racing in that for the first time tonight. All brand new equipment. None of that's calibrated yet, I'm sure, so. And he's on the hardest track car combo that the league has run yet. So having to overcome some challenges tonight is the 12. Definitely be looking for him to get faster, as you see Stu Rat back there making it interesting. And wow. Justin says, I don't need these tires. We're good. We're about to have a battle for the lead. 22 crosses the stripe. 84 crosses the stripe. 20 to go. Less than 2 seconds separating our lead cars. Let's go on board with our leader right now, 22, Jace Domlin. Oh my, you saw it right there. As Justin Ashley spins in front of the leader, and Jace has to take evasive action in probably one of the scariest sections of this track where the car gets the most light. My goodness, that was close. You hear the difference in these cars. Jace in the Toyota, Steven back in the Chevy. The way the engines sound, totally different. Lead is under a second now. 19 to go. Here in week 8, the RWRS Xfinity Showdown. Stephen Hott up on the curb, pushing hard to catch Jace. Remember, bonus points on the line here. An extra bonus point for leading the most laps. They've both managed to lead a lap, so they kind of zeroed each other out on that one. So far, if we look at best lap times, we'll put those up. Stephen Hott has that one right now. The 120.8. Jace Dowlin with a 121.6. As Jace sideways. Stephen Hott sideways. They're not pushing at all. Matthew Stewart says, no thank you, I'm good. You guys can have that battle. I'm moving over. Lets the leaders go. Back up the hill. Oh, airborne for the 84 there over the curb. Jace Dowlin sliding it. Stephen Hott sliding it. Stephen still sideways. Trying to chase down the 22. Great battle going on for the lead right now. Closing in within a lap or so of pit stops. Looks like Jace is going to take his now. Stephen Hott going to stay out. Lead the lap. How will this play out? So Stephen's going to get to the stripe first. That'll be a lap lead for the 84. But he's out there on older tires now. See Jace Hott, he's pulling out of the pits right now. Jace Dowlin just now pulling into his box. 17 to go in this one. Stephen Hott out front. Jace Dowlin running in second in the pits right now. Stu-Rat P3. Still has to pit though. We saw Jace Hott come in and pit maybe a little bit early. Maybe a strategy call. Kyle Bolin P5. There's Justin Ashley in the 12. He's running P6 right now. Little internet blink right there from the 12. See a little bit of damage there to the right front of that 12 machine. He's made contact with the wall at some point. Your leader, Stephen Hott, on pit road. Stu-Rat right behind him. Rolling out pit lane as well. Jace Dowlin charging. He's on fresh tires. Probably a little bit warmed up by now. Maybe not perfectly optimal. Here he comes. We'll see if Stephen Hott's going to be able to get off pit road. Crew is going to work. Jace coming to the stripe. Going to be 15 to go this time by. Here's the race off pit road. Jace easily wins it. So the gap now, Stephen Hott 3 seconds back. Jace Hott cycled back around P3. Stu-Rat's in P4. Kyle Bolin, P5. Justin Ashley running in the 6th position right now. Stewart closing in on the bumper, the 12th. Justin gonna let him go there. Jace Damelin, meanwhile, driving the wheels off that Hardy machine. Got 2.8 seconds right now. Over your second place driver, the 84, Stephen Hott. 15 to go in this one. Jace Hott showing 55 seconds back. Stu Rat, a little wide there at the top of the hill. Saves it again. Kyle Bolin, he's gonna bring it down pit lane. See if Justin Ashley is able to make up any of that distance on Kyle here. Justin gonna have to come in and pit as well, though. So are our leaders, as they're gonna be about 5 or 6 laps short of making it. Jace crosses the stripe. Right behind him, you see him, the 84, Stephen Hott. Still in hot pursuit. Up the hill. 1.8 separates our leaders right now. The 84 almost catches the wall there as the curb sent him for a ride. Pushing hard to catch the road course specialist Jace Damelin here. You put him in just about anything and he's fast, but you put him on road and he is nearly untouchable. Jace, a great corner right there for him. $13 to go. Jace Hott continuing to be smooth. Running in P3, 58 seconds behind our leaders. Justin Ashley, he's going to bring it down pit lane. See if Kyle Bolin here can close in. It looks like he's going to be able to make it up and get past the 12. As he's coming into the hairpin right now, Justin Ashley's still on pit road, just now coming to his box. Kyle Bolin will let the 98 of Jace Hott go there on the straightaway. Stu Rat holding his own. Got 4th pretty well locked down. He's got a lap over Kyle Bolin right now. But he is 1 lap down to the leaders. little loosey-goosey there coming out of the hairpin for Stu Rat. Really hard to get the power down when you come out of that corner. It's kind of a track where you want to keep the RPMs lower. Up front, Jace Damlin, he's stretched the lead out right now over the 84, Stephen Hott. 2.5 seconds. You see the gap right there as they come down the hill, backside of the track. Jace back on pit road. Not sure if that was a strategy call. Justin Ashley, pit road. 11 to go in this one. Stu Rat, pit road. Should be the final pit stop for him. As we're watching the battle right now, under 2 seconds. Separating Jace Damlin and Stephen Hott. Trying to battle it out for the win here. Be 10 to go at the stripe this time by. Looking back to Justin Ashley right now. Currently showing 3 laps down. It's 10 to go. Stu Rat makes his way up the hill. One of the more treacherous parts of the racetrack. Keeps it on the pavement that time by. Jace Damlin closing in on the back. Lap car, Kyle Bolin there. Kyle gonna let him by. Kyle gonna let the 84 Stephen Hott by. Lets the leaders go. Stephen Hott almost loops it coming out of the corner. Under 10 to go this time by. Be 9 to go. Justin Ashley. Incident there for him. We'll have to go back and take a look and see what happened to the 12. As he certainly did not need to pit again. So under a second separates our leaders. Let's go back and see what happened to Justin Ashley. Let's take a look here.
What the hell was that?
Oh, he just blows it up. All the black smoke coming out of the thing. Yeah, that thing is not moving. Not moving at all. And away to the pits he went with that one. Meanwhile, up front, Jace Damlin up the hill. Under a second between our leaders right now. Jace Hott continuing to keep it nice and smooth. Running in P3. Doing what he needs to do to get a good finish here. Stu Rat showing 2 laps down. Running in P4. See Kyle Bullen there in the 6. P5. It looks like he's going to have that sewed up easily, as Justin Ashley is not having the night you would want to have for your debut here in the league. Whoa, little pitch strategy we got here, looks like. The 22 of Dumoulin is going to bring it onto pit road a lap prior to the 84. Maybe try to take advantage of some fresh tires here. We'll see. 84 is going to have to put together a good lap. Last time by, you saw that 123 just before Jace's pit lap popped up. Stephen Hott a little bit faster, but that 124 is, or that 122 is not going to cut it versus Jace Dumoulin fresh tires, that's for sure. Just 8 to go. We know Stephen Hott has to pit again. His tires are gone, as you can see. 22 of Dumoulin is back on track. We'll put the gaps back up. 35 seconds. That's all that separates these two right now. 8 to go. Stephen Hott has to pit. Probably going to want to take tires, as you know the 22 did. Strategy calls being made right now. What to do, what to do. The 84 on pit road. Does he take the time to take tires? Here comes the 22. 8 laps to go. He is taking tires, right sides. And left sides are going on. All 4. Here comes the 22. Going to be very close coming off pit road here. The 84 rolling. Gonna come out just to the left of the 22 there. 22 keeps it straight to miss the 84. And he's off. Huge off track for the 22. The 84 is going to take the lead. Oh my, oh my. I'm sure from the 22's perspective, it looked like the 84 was going to be coming right off of pit road. And the car is way too light there to have any maneuverability. And that's just what it was. 22 had to go straight in order to not spin the car out. So 7 to go. 3.1 seconds separates the leaders. Lap traffic looking to play a factor as you look ahead. Ahead of the 84 right now. Stewart on pit road. He's not going to be a factor. Kyle Bullen, though, right ahead of the 84. Right ahead of the 6 is the 98, Jace Hott. Stephen Hott has to work his way around Kyle Bullen there. Cost him a little bit of time. So we see Chase Dumoulin getting his money's worth right here. Airborne over the curbs. Kyle Bolin airborne over the curbs. Jace needs to make quick work of getting around Kyle Bolin here. Got 3.7 seconds. He needs to chase down Stephen Hott. Looks like Kyle's going to let him go on the outside here. Stephen Hott able to get around Jace Hott there. No problem. 22 needs to get around the 98. 5 to go. Into the braking zone here. And the 22 locks it up. Oh no, he's in the inside wall. Jace Daumelin gets it turned around. He was 3 seconds off the lead. He's going to come out right next to Stu right there. Back on track. Doesn't look like any major damage done to the Hardee's machine. But that is likely going to cost Jace a shot at the win there as he was trying to get around Jace Hott. Let's go back and take a look at that one here. See if we can't go on board with the 22 as he was trying to make his way around Jace. And just locks it up and gets into the inside wall. Nothing he could do there. So he'd go ahead and get it right and get back on track. But back up with your leader, the 84. Got a cushion to work with right now. About 18.5 seconds. Jace Hott continuing to run in that third position. Just a lap down. Jace Daumelin, heartbreaking. He's within 3.5 seconds or so of the lead. And just a little bobble there. Heading downhill, getting into the braking zone. Lap traffic is real. Usually not a problem on these road courses. Plenty of room to spread out. But lap traffic gonna play a role in this one. Jace gonna work his way around Kyle. Stu Rat gonna do the same. Thank you very much, sir. Justin Ashley out of this one, unfortunately, as we said. Rough debut, but hard track, hard car combo. So I'm sure we'll see him out here tomorrow night in the SJD Design Super Late Model Series and the RWRS GT3 Challenge. New rig, new sim gear, can make it difficult for sure. Stephen Hott on cruise control, but kind of got to be careful up here. It's all over the place. Should have this one in the bag, but anything can happen. Still 3 to go here. 19-second gap back to the 22 car, Jace Dalmelin. Jace hot, if he can keep it smooth, should be able to pull off a P3 here. Not consistent as of late, Jace hot, but good run tonight, surprisingly. Talented young driver, but lately, lack of patience has bit him on a few tracks. Cost him a lot in the points. You see Stu Rat right behind him. Doubt Stu Rat will press the issue. Two to go. You can see this track still slick. Even rubbered in a little bit. So far, bonus points for best lap. Looking like up at the top there, it's going to go to Stephen Hott with a 120.4. Jace Dalmelin close with a 121.2. Unless he can pull something off. Stephen Hott coming to take the white this time by. White flag out for your leader. One more trip around Sonoma. Jace Dalmelin waiting on a mistake. Certainly an off track by the 84 would be more than enough to make up the gap right now, which is only 17 seconds. Barring any catastrophes, looks like Jace Hott has a P3 locked up. Stephen Hott will take it down into the final corner here. Looking to bring it around for a win and extend his points lead. And he's going to do it. There's your winner, Stephen Hott. Going to take home the W here. Week 8 at Sonoma. RWRS Xfinity Showdown Series. Jace Dalmelin going to bring it around. Got himself a P2. Jace Hott going to wrap up the podium tonight in P3. So your race winner there, the 84, Stephen Hott. Jace Dalmelin, P2. And Jace Hott going to wrap up another podium for him. Good run tonight for the young man. As the drivers will make their way back around to the start-finish line for closing ceremonies here of the race. Shout out to our partners. Redemption Weekly Racing Series wants to thank SJD Design. You need a paint, get with Seth Johnson over at SJD Design. He'll get you hooked up. I want to thank Chloe and Bean. They'll be coming on board next season for us. Appreciate their support. And we appreciate all you guys watching, all the drivers in RWRS. Thank you guys for making the series what it is. we will see you guys next week.